Welcome to SIS Stories. This is Miss Bachigalupo's English 10 class, storytelling under the theme, Enter, Return. This is Jinwoo's story. Listen to him as he tells about true camaraderie.
Everyone might have experienced challenges. And last year, it was my first freshman year, and everything was challenging for me, such as grades, relationships, and other events that you will eventually do in high school. It was just challenging and hard for me. Last year, I got an opportunity to go to my first Alchemist competition representing SIS. It was just challenging. So the story begins like this. As we landed in Tianjin, we rushed out of the plane, and our team was hungry. We were really hungry, and we were ready to eat anything unhealthy, full of lipids, delicious junk food. And we knew that we weren't supposed to eat junk food during a sports event, but we couldn't stop our feet moving towards KFC. And we quickly got our orders. And as soon as the meal came out, we were eating like stray dogs, scarfing down the bucket of chickens. And after a while, the crispy, delectable pieces of chickens were gone like traces in the deep. And our stomach was filled with our mouth-watering meal. And then after that, we briskly headed to the bus. In the bus was filled with a strange smell. And the polluted air in the bus was malodorous. And luckily, luckily I had a fresh air, which came out from the AC, which was my only usable oxygen, could assist me throughout the ride. And while I was waiting to get to my hotel, I looked out the window, and I tried to save every single street, building, and I tried to save it in my brain, my head, like a videotape. Even though it was hard to see because of the thick air, because of the pollution, I could predict what would come afterwards. And I was peeking out the window, trying to save every single cut of this journey to make my first Alchemist year memorable and special. However, nervousness remained in my brain and my head and couldn't stop. And as soon as we got to our hotel, I wasn't even bothered to see what the hotel looked like. And the only thing I was conscious about was the smell of the roses that filled my head, my brain, which gave me a calm sensation. And then Miss Michaels gave me and Pablo the room key to freedom, where there are no supervisors and we can enjoy ourselves with other friends and other upperclassmen. However, the true nightmare has started. Upperclassmen, sophomores, juniors, hazing freshies. They enjoyed hazing us and tormenting freshies in a stealthy form. It was really, really ridiculous. And the next day has come. The sun has risen up. And we got off the bus full of putrid, dense smell of body odor, which was obviously not us. And as soon as I got off the bus, I could directly feel the warmth of the bright sun that broke through the coldness, covering me like a blanket. It was pretty cold, but the sun was warm enough. And one of the challenges for me was that the air quality was really, really bad. So it was hard for my respiratory system, my eyes, to breathe and to see what was in front of me. And as our team got together and we were heading towards the volleyball court filled with volleyball players, and we tried to avoid eye contact. We also tried to flex ourselves to look stronger than them and to be seen as a team. And off we go. It was our first game. We easily took them down. And then we had a winning streak for the next 3 rounds throughout the days. However, happiness didn't last that long. We lost against the worst team, resulting in an embarrassing score. After the game, I could tell from Nathan's face that he was really ashamed. Actually, everyone felt the same way Nathan did. They were really pissed. They were really angry. They couldn't contain their angers. To be honest, I wasn't extremely upset. I was at the corner doing my English homework. I was with my MacBook doing my Flipgrid post, and Javier was sitting right over here. I was just talking about my book that I read throughout my Alchemist in the plane. But as soon as I saw Javier, tears dripping from his face, I couldn't continue, and I had to do something. So I had to encourage them to remove the anger, and so I came to the group and I stated, challenges may come, but it won't stop you. Don't turn around and give up. Find a way, a solution to beat it. Each one of them started standing up, and they walked towards the entrance. And I said, come on guys, let's run, let's suck it up. Every members started running towards the tree. We didn't even have a way, a path to go. We just ran towards the field. And while running, I saw Nathan's face getting brighter and brighter, and I saw everyone's face getting brighter and brighter. And when everyone seemed to smile, I started making silly jokes to be foolish around the crowd. And when Nathan finally smiled, and when everyone got their emotions back, came as a group and we talked. And we were discussing what we can do next game to improve and improve the next game. Entering a challenge can differ from everyone, and it can depend for everyone. For me, it was that sport event, that small little challenge that I had. And furthermore, I was given a challenge during the tournament, the next game, where the coach recommended me to go play in for Javi, but I was really afraid. I knew how Javi felt because he was a starter and I was a sub. And as a sub, I was afraid. And think about it, how would Javi feel? I couldn't just go in to play for Javi. My body just couldn't move. In this journey, in this tournament, I found a solution to beat the challenge. I encouraged others to not be afraid and to become brave as a person, to evolve mentally.